What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of patron spreads, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. All right, first up is Stephanie, and Stephanie requested a Hello Fall spread, so I pulled out Autumn Love sticker journaling kit from Live Love POSH. This was part of the fall release. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use this group here, and then it's got also a lot of like paper and journaling cards and things in it, just little bits and pieces of fun items to use that coordinate with it. But I'll be sure to include my affiliate link, and you can always use code Michelle10 to save 10% off on your Live Love POSH orders, and I always appreciate your support when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. And I also made a sticker to go in the sidebar. Well, I made a lot of fall quotes, but I made this to go in this spread. So I'm going to put that right up here. So I want this journal right here. I'm going to go ahead and white out that where it says no. And let's get a leaf or two. Okay, and let's put these little butterflies here. And got another leaf scrap. Let's have that layered off that journal. And let's see, I'll do one of these pumpkin deals like this at the bottom. I love the colors in this set with the reds and the cranberries mixed in with the orange and all the fall colors. Okay, there we go. I think maybe I'd rather have the leaf here. We'll have the little butterflies here. And that scrap up there. And let's do this leaf here. With the rest of it right over here. Okay, and over here, let's do these flowers. Okay, let's put that there, and I think I'll move this down. And we'll do these pumpkins here. I actually found these boxes that go perfectly with this set, and this is from Jewel Tone Blooms. So I'm going to start with this up here. And go ahead and add some lines to that. Okay, and I want to bring some of this orange from this section in also. And we'll do this smaller yellow with that. Let's do this right here. Okay, there we go. And then let's use this burgundy box, but trim it down. Okay, let's do this right here. And then we'll do this orange sliding out. Okay, let's do this more slender box right here. And now let's go ahead and get our lines and bullet points. All right, we're going to add some lines here. And I'm going to wait on this side because I'm not sure if I'm going to make all of this decorative or most of it. But I want to add this girl right here wearing this super cute outfit. Let's have her right here. And a cute quote here. Like this: chilly nights, apple cider, autumn skies, falling leaves, sweater weather, bonfires, cozy blankets, and pumpkin spice. Okay, maybe she needs to be closer to the quote. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I want to use this large border piece up here. Okay, and let's put this here. And let's pick it back up here. This piece is a little bit shorter. here we go with the rest of this to finish it out. Okay, now let's get some pumpkins over here, like these. Then let's do this over here. And we'll do this pumpkin. Little bit more floral action here. And now we just need something here. Okay, we'll do this little couple of pumpkins there. I think I'm going to take off this flower here. I'll just put it like that. Okay, beautiful. Love, love, love the border. Now let's also get, let's go ahead and do the lines and bullet points. Let's add some lines here and here and here. And up here. Okay, and now I want to add some bullet points, just, I think, probably just here and right here. So I think I'm going to hang this here, and then I'm going to put the cranberry, or the bullet points that are more that color, since we didn't use any of those boxes, like this. And I'll probably add flags in that color too to kind of pull it together. So right here I want a quote. Falling leaves and autumn breeze. Let's do that. our leaves. We'll put those there. And we'll put the rest of this over by her. Kind of like that bag there, but I don't know if I like those like that. Maybe I'd like it better like this. Yeah, I think so, but I still want something a little taller here. Let's do this leaf here. And we'll actually do something shorter there. Let's get them over. We want to do, I'm going to do this little flower scrap. Okay, and some pumpkin action here. Perfect. And we'll do that there. And more flowers right here. Let's move these little butterflies over by her since they're more in scale with her, and we'll do this larger one over here. I think we need something taller here also. Let's do this candle and pumpkin deal. Okay, perfect. And we'll put these over here. Fill up with just a few scraps. And we'll do the rest of this book over here. Teeny scrap for here. I need to move these up a little. And let's put a little bit here, a little bit of flower scraps. Okay, let's do Autumn Vibes right up here. Let's do the rest of this pumpkin instead of that smaller scrap. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then we need something here. Let's do these hanging right here. And then we need a little something here. I've got a makeup palette. I could do that with this. I'm going to cut this apart and see what it looks like. We'll do that makeup there and the rest of it over here. I just want to draw some lines so those appear to be hanging. We'll do the little bouquet of flowers up there. All right, let me grab some flags. Yeah, let's use this same color as the bullet points. These are just some really old ones I already had. Put that there, and we need one here. And then for over here, let's do one on the yellow and the orange. Okay, perfect. I am going to get just a couple of black words. The plan, these are some I made on the Cricut. Let's do that there. It's a little bit more substantial, so it's kind of like a quote. And we can do important here. I don't want to put one right next to that quote or that. All right, that's going to be Stephanie's Hello Fall spread. I think it turned out so pretty. I hope you love it too, Stephanie. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, next up is Gianna, and Gianna requested a Gilmore Girls spread, and it's perfect timing because this is just releasing from the Happy Planner. It is so cute, and it's part of the Happy Planner's fall release, and I'll be sure to have my Happy Planner affiliate link, and I always appreciate your support so very much when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. But let's get started with Gianna's spread. I cannot wait to use these adorable stickers. Let's do this I'm the Lorelei to your Rory over in the sidebar. And then I just want the sidebar to be full of like these little icons. Go ahead and wipe this out. Let's do this leaf. Let's actually do the yellow here since it's the same color as the sign. And this will be, you know, kind of breaking it up a little bit. And let's do the Stars Hollow sign down here. We'll do one of these larger ones. Okay, and let's do a little coffee cup. Okay, and we'll trim this leaf and use it here. And here. And get a little flower. And put the rest of that right down here. Just a few more leaves should do it. And this daisy. We'll do that there, and one more something there. Do this other pinkish leaf. Okay, so that's going to be our sidebar. Now let's get started on function. Okay, and let's layer these two. But I'm going to trim it out underneath there so it doesn't show through. All right, in this Happy Planner Bright Boxes Mega Book, I'm going to look in here and see, yeah, there's lots of just plain boxes in here. Let's see, start up here. I'm going to use this, maybe on the other side though. Okay, we'll put it there and then just white out where it says priority. We'll just do one of these little sections of flowers. How about actually, let's do it right here with the flowers at the top. And I want to use this large quote here coming off of it. Okay, and I'm going to trim this down. This actually came from the accessory pack. There's a couple of sticker sheets in there. Let's do that right down here and just piece it back together. Okay, and let's do this box here and have this sliding out up here. And add something else with it. All right, and I'm going to put this green box layered off of that. With this little circle, I got this out of the Autumn Charm sticker book. Then we'll do this here. So let's go ahead and add some lines and bullet points and then do the rest of the deco. So I want to add some up here. And here. And we'll add some here. And then here and here. I'm going to use this quote, but I'm cutting apart. I don't really want to bring in much of the blue or purple other than here. So I'm going to use this, except for just take off the purple Livermore and use the foil. Actually, I'm going to use the orange in this one. Okay, if I do that there, I don't want that coffee cup there. So let's add this little green circle. I'm going to do a little burger here. I want to use this little takeout box, but I want it going the other way than the coffee. Wait, let's put this. Oh, I think that looks really cute surrounding that. I think I am going to take this coffee cup off and use this Luke's cup up here, because we already have that over here too. And let's do the quote up here. Let's do the dragonfly there because it kind of goes with that maroon color. Because we have to have the dragonfly and we have to have Luke's for it to be considered a Gilmore Girls spread, right? And let's do some pizza up here. Some more takeout. Okay. Put a little leaf there. And I'm going to cut this up. And put this right here. Okay, so there's that part, and I think I want to go ahead and do that on the other side as well. And I kind of cut that at an angle so it looks perfect there in the corner, and then I'm going to put the other part over here. Okay. Okay, so now we have our leaf border. Let's go ahead and get some bullet points. Now that I've added all of the leaves, I don't think I do like this. It just looks too busy. So I'm going to probably add a box to this. But if we do this, okay, and then we'll just add this little mustard color also to our cluster. Do that leaf there. All right, now I want to use some of these strips here. This is from the Autumn Charm book. I'll do it like this. And use the rest of it right over here. And then we'll do some right here. And we'll do this here. Just trim it off a little bit. All right, for bullet points, I want to go with like this mustard color. So let's do a few here. And then 2 here. Okay, actually let's just do 2. So we have quite a bit of function for this day. And then we need a couple up here and then here. Let's put a little bit of leaves here and right here. On second thought, I think I need a quote here or something. It just doesn't look as full as the other side. Plus, we do have plenty of function. I think we'll do this quote, but I'm gonna have to cut it apart. Okay, that worked out pretty perfectly. And I might do a few of these little quotes over here. So let's do let's do what she tackles, she conquers. Right here. And here, let's do coffee, coffee, coffee. We'll just use these instead of like black words that I usually use. And over here, let's do you've been Gilmored. Actually, let's do it right up here. Let's put a takeout container here. Actually, let's do the gazebo. Let's get a pizza slice there. And over here on top of this box, let's do this little red mug. All right, the only thing I want to do is add one more of these little quotes here, and I'm using this that says, I need coffee in an IV. And a couple of flags, and that's going to be Gianna's spread. I think it's so cute. I made these on the Cricut just in kind of mustard colors. So let's add one here, and then here. And let's do here and here. Or maybe just here. This is good. All right, that's going to be Gianna's spread. I think it's so cozy. I hope you love it, Gianna, and I hope you have a super happy start to your fall. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put these patron spreads together, and thank you so much to my patrons for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!